Hi, I'm Mike, the bearded bimbler, and this is my adventures. So come with me as we run, walk, crawl and cycle across the many and varied landscapes of the UK. So, good morning. Now as you can see, I'm heading into Birmingham, where we're going to catch our train. So we've got about 130 miles ahead of us, all around the Shropshire Welsh borders, looking at all the Arthurian kind of legends. So should be a good one. 4 days. Weather's looking really good, so that'll be nice. It's going to be hot, I think. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning though. It's 5 o'clock in the morning because it takes me about an hour to cycle into Birmingham, where we've got to get the train. So I will catch you when I am there. Right, so we are at Chirk Station. I now have to carry this bike up them steps. Don't worry folks, there is a ramp, which is lucky. Yes, we are walking, because as coming up this so far, oh my god, yeah, it's about 275 metres I think. I'm not a hill person, never has been, never was when I was running. Oh god, it's a steep old hill, and especially steep when you're having to kind of push this thing up as well, makes it even worse. Still, a nice view. Chirk Castle over there in the distance, looking really cool in the mist. And yeah, past 2 walkers and a van so far, and that is it. Happy days. I think there's supposed to be a bridleway somewhere here, but there is no signs, so I can't tell you where there's a bridleway. Beautiful view though. Just stopped in the little village of Gaboing. Next up is going to be Oswestry. We'll have a little poodle around the hill fort because we're passing right past it. Wheaton Castle, it might be a calf there, so might stop there. And then onwards to the campsite at Cross Lanes. So yeah, catch you later. Here we have Oswestry Hill Fort, built around 800 BC. That's kind of what it would have looked like, or what it looks like now. So yeah, so saying that during World War I as well, the plateau on the top of the hill was used as a training ground. The prominent connections is the belief that Guinevere, King Arthur's queen, was born at Old Oswestry. Local folklore suggests that her father, Ogwyfan, was a powerful ruler of the area, and the hill fort served as his stronghold. The name Oswestry itself is believed to be derived from Ogwrafan's fortress. A powerful Welsh ruler named Cynfallan was also said to have been some of the inspiration for the Arthurian legend. So folks, welcome to Whittington Castle. So the second stop of the day is Whittington Castle. And Whittington Castle is a Norman stronghold. It was built around 1221, or that's where the ruins today date from, and it was owned by a family called the Fitzwarrens. The Fitzwarren family themselves have a rather interesting backstory, and Fulk Fitzwarren is potentially one of the candidates for the Robin Hood stories. And when you read about Fulk Fitzwarren, there are lots of romanticised poems and things all about how he fell out of favour with the king who he grew up with, and he was on the run throughout Shropshire and England for some time before heading over to France, where he fought wars, returned to England and reclaimed his throne. But today, story is focused upon the myth of the Holy Grail, or as some like to refer to it as the Marian Chalice. So the Marian Chalice is the Holy Grail, basically, the cup they used to collect the blood of Christ, and it was transported to England or came to England, and it was hidden somewhere in this land. Now, Fulk Fitzwarren claimed to have been in possession of the Marian Chalice. He never showed it to anybody, but it's thought that it may have been held within the castle's chapel, which still stands today. And interestingly, there are a lot of similarities between some of the older stories, and where the Holy Grail was said to have been kept in the White Castle in the White Town, and Whittington is Old English for White Town. So it's a very interesting story. There's a lot around it. I suggest you read up about it because it is quite an extensive story. So this is it, Cross Lanes campsite, and I've got to be honest guys, it is all to myself. What an absolutely beautiful place. There's a toilet and some water around the corner there, nothing fancy. I might just have a quick wash down with a bar of soap and that by the tap. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that is it, that's the MSR up. It's actually up a hell of a lot better than it was when I'd done it before. I tell you what, trying to put it up in that rain was a nightmare. I can't explain to you how bad it was trying to put this thing up in the rain. Yeah, it's stretched out really, really well. I think it'd probably stretch out a bit more today. But otherwise, very, very happy with it. It's looking good. Oh. So I'm going to have some, I think some Eccles cakes and drink some water and chill the F out for a bit now and see where I get to. I mean, there isn't much else to do, so I can listen to some podcasts, I hope, and chill out, maybe sleep a bit. I've been on the go since 5 o'clock anyway, so I could probably do with a nap. But yeah, great stuff.